What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about Faraday future tickers FFIE. I want to give you a good breakdown of some recent updates with the company, the data points, and where things might be going from here. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get right to it. So it is up almost about 1%, a little bit more positive momentum that's happening behind the scenes based on the intraday so far. But a lot of this is very much linked to shorting. So I'll give you guys a quick update on that in a second. But as far as news, there's been a lot of SEC filings that's been submitted and also just tentative news in regards to them starting up production, which in reality, I would have anticipated that the market would have really liked this news a lot more. But of course, I could be wrong. When it comes down to this, so this was one of the SEC filings that was submitted yesterday on the 30th. It goes over the tentative results of the shareholder meeting. So of course, there was two things that was up for debate, or I guess proposals. Proposal number 1 did very much pass. Proposal number 2 did also pass. So that's usually the case in a lot of shareholder meetings. But regardless of that though, the proposal number 1 should be able to give a little bit more extra life to Faraday behind the scenes, at least in the short term, I believe up until Q3 maybe. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. But no matter what though, I think them starting production is probably the biggest catalyst of them all. And like I said, based on what's been happening on the share price lately, not really fully resembling that. As far as options activity, you do see a lot of call options being purchased today. This one is very much just shorts, probably hedging over the last couple days. So for instance, what did happen on the 30th, there was a nice big spike up, but still, as you can tell based on the yellow chart right there, still a lot of volatility, which as I've already mentioned is just linked to shorting. As far as this on the secondary market, there was 2 transactions that was done, 120,000 and 384,000, all at the beginning of the market. And based on the bid and the ask, were very much big buys. So of course that's a pretty good thing. Dark pool, give you guys a quick update on that. So Faraday, there was 1 transaction so far today, 127,000. And as of yesterday, there was 3, 117, 116, and 100,000. So if you are one of those investors that likes to follow the money, it looks like they are starting to slowly accumulate and get back in. So of course, that's just my interpretation. I'll give you guys a quick update on shorts. So right now, short score is currently 76, utilization is 100%, and currently shorts are right now increasing 1.04 million shares, but still it's kind of high. So 27.06% of the free float is in fact being shorted, 154 or 155 million shares overall being shorted. So in reality, that's pretty high. And I would have assumed that some shorts would have gotten out because of this news about the actual production. But of course, like I said, I think it's just the sentiment behind the scenes with Faraday isn't the best right now. But like I've mentioned in the past, some points to watch for as far as the technicals go, it is currently trading between the S2 and the S1, so around 35 cents. So technically some things to really watch for on the downward pressure is around 28 cents. Vice versa is around 47 cents. 47 cents is what it did actually tentatively break through. It had a lot of good success, but not enough to actually stay there. So this is kind of why initially it had a little bit more consolidation than the negative news that did cause it to go down, like I've already covered in a previous video. But regardless, it is holding some pretty good support at this stage, but it's not really getting the good positive momentum that's happening with the broader market. So in general, how I see things, unfortunately, with the tentative news how it is, I anticipate a little bit more of a retesting of that 28 cents, at least in the short term. From there, it should be able to bounce back and get a little bit more stronger momentum so it can actually trend up higher from here. Because if you do take that information and, for instance, look at Stochastic, it is currently at 6. So in reality, like I mentioned now, I think for the 3rd time, I would have assumed that this news would have caused it to go up very much so. But in general, it's just being very much suppressed. So in reality, with Stochastic being at 6, it can easily go up very, very fast. Just needs a little bit more of an extra push. And I think right now, like I said, it does need to consolidate a little bit more just to get the big value investors in and big institutions to kind of look at Faraday in a positive light for it to actually trend up. Number of retail investors are going up and has been going up ever since it looks like right here on March the 24th. So that might be a positive thing, negative thing, up to you guys to interpret that. When it comes down to this, it is below a lot of the pivotal moving averages, but I think it's holding some pretty good support as of right now. So once again, this is where I see things going in the short term and some latest updates. On a positive note though, Michael Burry, which some of you might be mixed on, he did actually say, I was wrong to say sell. So that might be a very good indication that in reality that the economy might be truly trending in a expansionary stage. So definitely I think a lot of good growth stocks such as Faraday will get their time to shine potentially. But no matter what, let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. One final day with this promo, so link in the description below and also the comments. So like I said, today's the last day. Click on the link, sign up for a free account, and you get one free stock. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. If you want to throw $100 at the account as well, you do get 4 additional free stocks. Once again, each valued up to $2,000. And because of the whole chat AI movement, you do get one share of AI, the other one is BBAI. So definitely take advantage of discounts and promos such as this. And like I said, today's the last day. So without further ado, appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Faraday Future.